In a significant disclosure, the FBI released an extensive collection of files detailing various encounters with unidentified flying objects. Among these records, one report stood out, drawing considerable attention for its in-depth accounts of these mysterious aerial phenomena. Not only did it document sightings of the crafts themselves, but it also provided intriguing insights into their occupants, the potential consequences of engaging them in combat, and the sophisticated technology integrated into their design and operation. The document reads as follows. A very serious situation may develop at any time with regard to the flying saucers. If one of these should be attacked, the attacking plane will almost certainly be destroyed. In the public mind, this might create near panic and international suspicion. The principal data concerning these craft is now at hand and must be offered, no matter how fantastic and unintelligible it may seem to minds not previously instructed in thinking of this type. Part of the disk carry crews, others are under control. Their mission is peaceful. The visitors contemplate settling on this planet. These visitors are human-like but much larger in size. They are not excarnate Earth people but come from their own world. They do not come from any planet as we use the word, but from another planet which interpenetrates with our own and is not perceptible to us. The bodies of the visitors and the craft also automatically materialize on entering the vibratory rate of our matter. The disks possess a type of radiant energy, or a ray which will easily disintegrate any attacking ship. They re-enter the etheric at will, and so simply disappear from our vision without a trace. The region from which they come is not the astral plane, but corresponds to the lokes or tails. Students of these matters will understand these terms. They probably cannot be reached by radion, but can be reached by radar if a signal system can be devised. End quote. One of the most compelling declassified documents ever released by the FBI provides astonishing insight into the existence of unidentified flying objects, their advanced technology, and even their occupants. This document, which surfaced through the Freedom of Information Act, details a series of UFO sightings and interactions that suggest a level of sophistication far beyond human capabilities. What makes this report even more extraordinary is its discussion of the potential consequences of engaging these unidentified crafts in combat, implying a level of awareness by authorities that these objects are not only real, but possibly intelligent and responsive. Many researchers and UFO enthusiasts have argued that this document alone serves as undeniable proof of disclosure, an official acknowledgement that extraterrestrial or non-human intelligence has made contact with Earth. The content of the document goes far beyond the typical UFO sighting reports that often include vague descriptions of lights in the sky or distant, unidentified objects. Instead, this report contains detailed observations of structured crafts exhibiting advanced propulsion systems that defy known laws of physics. Witness accounts describe objects maneuvering at incredible speeds, making abrupt directional changes that would be impossible for conventional aircraft, and even hovering silently before vanishing instantly. Such capabilities suggest the use of a propulsion system that is vastly different from anything currently available to human technology. Perhaps the most startling aspect of the document is its reference to the occupants of these unidentified crafts. According to the report, multiple credible sources have described seeing beings associated with the UFOs. These entities are often characterized as humanoid, but possessing distinct physical differences that set them apart from humans. The document suggests that these beings are not hostile but rather observant, appearing to study human activity with an intelligence that surpasses our own in many ways. The idea that these entities are actively monitoring Earth raises profound questions about their intentions, the extent of their knowledge, and the possibility of their involvement in human affairs. Even more intriguing is the document's discussion of what might happen if military forces were to engage these unidentified objects in combat. The report suggests that any form of aggression against these crafts would be not only futile, but potentially catastrophic. It implies that the technological superiority of these entities is so advanced that human weaponry would have little to no effect. In past encounters, UFOs have demonstrated an ability to disable electronic systems, rendering military defenses useless. Some accounts even suggest that aggressive actions against these crafts have resulted in immediate retaliatory responses, further proving their technological dominance. This raises the unsettling possibility that these entities possess an understanding of human behavior and are capable of responding accordingly. Another significant revelation within the document is its mention of the technology incorporated into these unidentified spacecraft. Analysts have pointed out that the propulsion systems described in the report align with theories of anti-gravity or zero-point energy, concepts that have long been speculated upon but remain far beyond human engineering capabilities. Unlike conventional aircraft, which rely on combustion engines and aerodynamic principles, these crafts appear to move effortlessly through the atmosphere, unaffected by gravitational forces or air resistance. This suggests a mastery of physics that humanity has yet to achieve, potentially offering a glimpse into energy sources that could revolutionize space travel and beyond. The release of this document has led many to conclude that the government has been aware of extraterrestrial activity for a long time, and that disclosure has already occurred, albeit in a subtle and controlled manner. While no government official has openly admitted to the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence, the implications of this document are difficult to ignore. If the information contained within is accurate, it means that non-human intelligence has been present on Earth, observing humanity and possibly interacting with our species in ways we have yet to fully comprehend. The sheer volume of consistent sightings, combined with the document's detailed descriptions and the credibility of its sources, makes such dismissals increasingly difficult to accept. Furthermore, the fact that this document was classified for so long raises the question of why such information was kept from the public. If there was nothing extraordinary about these encounters, why was it necessary to withhold them from public knowledge for decades? The implications of this declassified document extend far beyond the realm of UFO studies. If these crafts and their occupants are real, it fundamentally changes our understanding of humanity's place in the universe. It suggests that Earth has been under observation by an intelligence that surpasses our own, an intelligence that has chosen not to reveal itself openly, but has nonetheless made its presence known through a series of controlled appearances. It also raises ethical and philosophical questions about what kind of relationship, if any, humanity should establish with these entities. Should we attempt to communicate with them? Are they waiting for us to reach a certain level of technological or social development before making direct contact? Or have they already engaged with select individuals or government agencies in ways we have yet to uncover? As the discussion surrounding UFO disclosure continues to gain traction, this FBI document remains one of the most significant pieces of evidence supporting the idea that humanity is not alone. It is a testament to the fact that government agencies have been collecting and analyzing data on these mysterious occurrences for years, possibly even decades. While the full truth may still be hidden from public view, the release of this document marks an important step toward greater transparency. It forces us to confront the possibility that we have been visited by beings far more advanced than ourselves, and that their presence may have profound implications for the future of our civilization. These documents strongly suggest that world governments have been aware of these objects for many years, yet they have deliberately chosen not to disclose the full truth to the public. The primary reason behind this secrecy appears to be the concern over how society would react to such an unprecedented revelation. The fear of mass panic, the potential collapse of religious and societal structures, and the inability to provide concrete explanations all contribute to the reluctance of authorities to openly admit what has long been suspected, that we are not alone. The declassified documents offer undeniable proof that encounters with UFOs are neither rare nor new. Reports from military pilots, intelligence officers, and high-ranking officials consistently describe objects defying the laws of physics, making impossible maneuvers, and disappearing at speeds no known aircraft could achieve. These sightings span across decades, predating modern aviation and ruling out any possibility that they are merely misidentified human-made technology. Even more compelling is the fact that many of these reports come from credible government and military sources who have nothing to gain from fabricating such extraordinary claims. The secrecy surrounding these encounters raises an important question. Why would governments deliberately suppress information about UFOs? The answer lies in the potential consequences of public disclosure. The realization that non-human intelligence is actively present on Earth would shatter long-held beliefs about humanity's place in the universe. Religious institutions, which for centuries have based their teachings on the idea that humans are unique creations, could face existential crises. Governments, already struggling to maintain control over their populations, might fear widespread panic, civil unrest, or even a breakdown of social order. Additionally, if these UFOs are not only real but also possess advanced technology that far surpasses human capabilities, governments may be reluctant to admit that they have no control over them. National security is built on the premise that a country's military has the ability to defend itself against all threats. Acknowledging the presence of objects that can outmaneuver fighter jets, disable electronic systems, and evade detection would be an admission of powerlessness. This could not only undermine public trust, but also cause geopolitical instability as nations scramble to understand and potentially replicate this technology. Another reason for the continued secrecy may be that certain world powers have already made contact with these entities and are withholding that knowledge for strategic purposes. If a government had access to extraterrestrial technology, even in a limited capacity, it would be a game-changer for defense, space exploration, and energy production. The potential to reverse-engineer UFO propulsion systems, which appear to operate on principles beyond human physics, would provide an unprecedented technological advantage. Keeping such advancements classified would allow certain nations to maintain superiority, while ensuring that the general public remains unaware of what is truly possible.